smarter with our pitch selection. Yeah. We just posed a fastball by that guy, right? Yeah. And then what we do? Yeah. So even if you bounce that curveball, you might get him, but you don't give yourself margin for error because that kid's got a slow bat. No one's really got much of a bat speed. So look, just a breather. Just keep pounding the zone. Just try to, and I see you're getting a little frustrated, but when that shoulder tugs out, that's when that curveball goes up. So just see through your elbow a little longer and then move your chest and chin to your target. Okay. So you got one out. Back to you. Back to the plate. Sure. Keep pitching, man. Hey, so listen, look at me. Your team needs you to be composed right now. From like the first pitch, you're starting to ease off. That was definitely a balk, so just move past it. And you're starting to give me body language that says I'm frustrated. Look at me. We need you to compete right now. Got it? So you have a good arm. You have a good breaking ball. You have a good changeup. Look at me. I just need you to throw the absolute piss out of all of them. Got it? Don't think about it. Don't nibble. Don't do any of that. Just throw the crap out of it. Got it? All right. You're going to get through this. Let's go. Okay. Hey, just slow things down. Like, I know you like working fast and you don't mind quick pitching a guy, but I think you need to slow your pace down a little bit. How do you feel about that? You look a little rushed. Look at me. You look a little rushed. I think they're in your head a little bit. Just relax. You're always good at competing. Now's the time where you need to compete more within yourself versus against them. You know what I mean? Yeah. If you let another team really try to like make it like me versus you, it's just like not the best way to pitch. All right? Just slow things down a little bit. Take a little more time between pitches. Slow the tempo of your delivery a little bit. And execute. They still haven't done anything. They've done nothing.
They scored no runs.
And you're just missing down because you're just leaking a little bit. Okay? All right? You got no one out. Back to you. You got Hunter. Hey, what's up? I'm Dan Blewett, and I'm the pitching coach you'll see in these mound visits. So a couple years ago, I mic'd up one of my last seasons as a head coach at my baseball academy, and I've been going back through them. And so in this video, you're going to see like 10-ish or so different mound visits, and I'll give you some context at the end about the different pitchers that you'll see in here and some of the stuff that I said and what I think is important about a mound visit. But for now, enjoy these because I think it's a really interesting and pretty rare kind of behind the scenes view into what is actually said in a baseball mound visit. All right. This guy can't score. So, you know the situation. This is a on the black or we miss off situation. This is a breaking ball or change up in a fastball count situation. This is a throw them your best stuff no matter what situation, even if it's 3-0. Mm-hmm. Okay? Got it? Yes, sir. It's your last chance to strand him. Jam him in. It's a little bit of a loopy swing, right? A little bit of long swing. Yeah, if you want to miss in. Let's do it. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Good. You guys just need to relax. They're just screaming. Don't let it get in you. You're doing fine. You got an out right there. Didn't happen, right? What do you feel confident in?
Curveball.
Okay.
Actually, when on third, I don't want to throw it that much unless it's 2 strikes.
Throw it. Throw what you want to throw. He'll block it. Look, they haven't proven they can do anything yet. So don't just slow yourself down a little bit. I know they're being super annoying, and it's starting to like everyone hears it. Everyone hears it, but just slow down. Focus on him. Just get in your little tractor beam and just do your Colton thing. All right? Yep. They're not better than you. You're way better than them. Hey, friend. What's the story with your move?
Bad.
Well, it's the one type where you're just at the top and then you're just leaning. It's really easy to see. Okay. I've seen a lot of better ones from you. Are you not confident or what's happened?
I don't know.
Okay. Because right now, I mean, they're seeing it. The coach is realizing that's the move you've given is the one you've got, and they're getting pretty big jumps. So with your changeup, you're just overthinking it. Stay on your shoulder a little longer and just push your chin, your chest to the catcher. All right? Well, no, you're doing fine. Just keep pitching. But we got to be a little better with them, okay? Hey, guys, we're going to be in, okay? Okay, just situational meeting. So needs to not score. So we got to keep the ball in the infield as best we can. We got 2 bases open. So this is a situation, whether you miss or don't. We got to something to try to get the ball in the infield, whether that's dot on the outside corner or really fist, jam either one. Okay, but no big deal. Double play quarter. You'd still probably be going home for that situation. Okay?
Might get up on the ball.
A little bit. It doesn't have as much depth as usual, so just get above it, but just throw the crap out. How you feeling? I mean, you've been cruising along. We should have 2 outs, obviously, but what do you feel when the balls are going down?
Me not going far enough out here.
Okay.
Like coming over. So.
Okay. Well, like I said, you've been cruising, so just try to make a little adjustment to come back. Remember, like when your shoulders stay up a little more and your chest kind of moves towards the plate, that's when you're at your best, I think. But doing well. Let's go. All right. Got 1 out. Back to you going to the plate, okay? I'm just giving you a breather. 2 things. You look like you're aiming the ball a little bit sometimes. Do you tend to agree?
Yeah.
It never gets better when you do that. So just mentally stay focused on attacking the mitt. Throw it almost as hard as you can, okay? Yeah. We're still doing fine. You got 2 outs this inning. We had no outs on them, right? Yeah. So just keep throwing strikes. Just don't nibble and don't aim, okay? Back to you. Where are you going with it?
The second.
We got a runner on second only. Back to you going to first. Look at him, though, if it's hit hard, okay? All right. What do you feel, dude?
Yeah, fine. Just.
Someone asked, what do you feel?
What do you mean?
You're really high, you're really low, like.
Oh, like. Just like all over the place.
We just need to smooth out a little bit. So slow your tempo a little bit on like your leg kick, and you just got to try to kind of move towards your front shoulder and take your chin, your chest to him. Yeah. But again, when you're so short, you're up, down, quick, and then it's like your arm does all the work. So glide out a little more, chest to him, chin to him, and go. Okay. Got 1 or 2 outs. Let's go. Hello, sir. I'm just giving you a breather. You're doing all right. That was a fly ball. It should have been caught. What do you feel confident in? I mean, we got 1 out, so we got a base to play with. We got a base open, right? So you don't have to give in. So we can miss off, and the worst thing that happens is we double play in order, right? So pitch smart, try to get ahead, and then see if you can put this guy away with whatever you're comfortable with, okay? And 1 out. Hey, you're doing awesome. Just keep up with your front shoulder. Don't trail off, and don't get nervous. Just relax. This is a low pressure game. It's a low pressure situation. Your slider looks filthy, which is awesome. Just relax. Forget the hitters there. Just pound the mitt. The only thing that really matters is you choose your pitch, right? Once he's set up, all you gotta do is execute and hit the mitt. That's it. Hitter's not up there. The situation's not here. Ball back to you. You're going to first, and just crush it. All right. All right, let's go. Okay, so let me give you some context here. So one of the pitchers was probably our best strike thrower and a really hyper competitive kid who tended to sort of get ahead of himself, and he would move too fast sometimes. So when he was going great, he was kind of like in a good tempo. He was under control. He was competing. He always competed really, really hard. That was one of his best qualities. But he wasn't rushing and getting ahead of himself. So in one of those mound visits, I'll leave it, you can go back and look. I was trying to just get him to slow down a little bit and get back into a smoother rhythm rather than starting to rush, which he would tend to do if he got just a little bit frustrated or was getting hit around a little bit. One of the other pitchers that you saw a bunch was he had really good command of 3 pitches, had a really good pickoff move. And we would always go out and have a lot of strategy talks. I had strategy talks with every pitcher, but a lot of the ones with him were more like, hey, what are we throwing? Why did you call that sequence? Let's reiterate what we're going to do in this situation coming up. Let's go back through the next couple hitters because it's a tough situation. So there were a lot of strategy meetings with him. And our goal was always to, just because I didn't call pitches for these pitchers, I don't believe in it. Other visits were more mechanical in nature, right? So I'm giving them, hey, like look down your shoulder longer. Don't tug your chest open. What do you feel? What do you look like when you're at your best? And I'd give them my tips about what I thought they looked like when they were at their best. But again, all this stuff is really short and actionable. And a lot of it goes in concert with their personalities. So you can probably tell I talk differently to all those pitchers, not just because of the different personalities that are, relatively stable, but also because of the situation. Sometimes I can see that they're down. Sometimes I can see that they're angry or they're frustrated. And so the way I talk to them changes based on that. But ultimately, you have 30 seconds. So for you coaches out there, I hope this was a good glimpse into just the way I did it. I'm not saying that I'm better or worse than anyone else. This is just how I did my mound visits. And I'm sort of a composite of all the pitching coaches that I had over the years and all my experiences as a pitcher, having pitching coaches come talk to me. So it's an interesting thing. I hope this was helpful, at the very least entertaining and interesting, because again, it is a behind the scenes look into mound visits, which is a really privileged thing that almost no one gets to hear. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely subscribe to my channel below. You'll also find my books, courses, and all that other good stuff. And I'll see you in the next video.